senses. Hey everybody, so I got the car loaded up, engine block, head, crank. We're on our way to San Marcos to make a trip in my Volkswagen bus. See all the room back here? Don't mind the blankets. We actually took the bus out for a 3-day theme park trip with me and my wife. We camped out in the bus for 3 days. Saved all the money on the hotel. But yeah, we're gonna give you guys a cruise with my bus all the way to San Marcos. Let's go. Alright, so we are on our way to San Marcos, California. Coming from Escondido. Sorry for the noise, but it is a 1971 Volkswagen bus I'm cruising in. So, this place we're going to is called Volkswagen Paradise. Pretty cool. It's been around for a very, very long time. They're huge into the air-cooled, like, dragsters. We're going to be talking to the owner and the head machinist there. They actually agreed to let us film the facility, their cars, and they're going to let us actually do a full, I guess, how it's made, like documentary and how they do machine work on heads. So, I'm excited. I'm like super excited about this because I've never actually seen a machine shop do all its work, like in person. So I want to see this. I want to see how it's done. I mean, it's super precise. I mean, you gotta keep in mind they're working to the thousandth, probably even thinner than that in accuracy. So I'm pretty stoked. So right now I'm looking about a 15-25 minute drive, depending on how traffic wants to react and how fast my bus wants to go. But I'm very glad that I'm able to do this because I've been saving up some money and I've been wanting to build a motor. I mean, it's not cheap, guys. You know, you gotta keep in mind that machine work is probably going to be the most expensive, second most, or first most expensive thing you'll do on an engine, depending on how much money you spend on parts. Right now we are at about $1,200 right now currently on our build, which is including pistons, rods, bearings. This is just for the engine part, okay guys? Just engine components, not the turbo at all, okay? So it's, what do I just say? So piston, rods, bearings, rings for the piston rings, all the gaskets you're going to need to rebuild to seal the motor back up. You guys got to factor that in too. What else is there? I mean, just the gaskets alone can range anywhere from $300 to $600. You know, I'm super blessed and like lucky to have really cool friends that can give me some hookups on parts, because this is expensive. Once we actually get to the actual engine building, we're gonna be putting a full entire part list by section, so you guys know what to get per section of the car. This is really important because maybe you only did a head rebuild, you know, or maybe you just wanted rods. We're going to separate each section of the engine and post parts based off of that. So that way you guys, you know, can, you know, I'm not going to say cut corners, but, you know, shave a couple pennies or a couple of dollars here. You know, a penny saved is a penny earned. That's what I always say. So after that, once you guys get the head sealed and the engine sealed, if you guys are going to be doing the same thing, doing a big turbo build, then you guys got to factor in fueling, your fueling components. So that's going to be fuel pump. You got to get a high pressure fuel pump. You need high pressure fuel injectors. We're going to be doing 870cc injectors. You got to figure out your tuning. Who's going to tune your stuff? Well, guess what? We got Carrot Top Tuning doing our tune, so I hear a lot of great reviews with these guys, so I'm glad to say that they're going to be helping us out on our project this year. Alright, so right now we're pulling up to Las Posas Road in San Marcos, California. On our way to Volkswagen Paradise, or VW Paradise, whatever you want to call it. We're doing about 65 miles an hour in the bus. Not bad. Lots of road noise. I love this thing so much. This bus puts such a big smile on my face every time I drive it. I love it. Whether I'm going slow or slightly faster than normal, it's fun to drive. Super fun. There we go, off the exit right here, Las Posas. So if you're coming either east or west, get off on Las Posas, and we're gonna make a left because we're coming from Escondido, which I believe is west, because we're going east. That's what I think I'm doing. No, I'm east, and I'm heading west towards San Marcos. That's right. So if you're coming from Escondido or maybe San Diego or Riverside area, and you need some really good work done on old school motors or water cooled motors, this is the place to go, man. They do lots of V8 work. They do lots of everything actually, but for a lot of off-road cars, so that's why they work on a lot of water cooled engines here. So turn, stay on the far right lane, and then you're going to make a right on Grand Avenue. Make the right on Grand, and it's pretty much right down the road on the right hand side. I'm going to turn the camera around, that way you guys can see it. You'll see it right over here on the right. There's a big sign called VW Paradise. It's coming right up. It's this white building. There it is. VW Paradise, parts and service. Make a right. They got a couple buses already here. Actually, all Westies. So we're here at Volkswagen Paradise, and this is my place for air-cooled stuff. I used to go to J-Bugs, but who cares about them?
Turn a light on for you.
So they're going to show us some of their dream machines here. This is stuff that I really want to own, but can't afford.
That black car right there is now as far as that red car right there.
So the nuclear notch.
Yep.
How much power was this making?
I only ran the 8s with that car.
This guy was running 8s at the quarter or a quarter mile?
Quarter.
God damn. Yeah, Joe and Scott, they're going to let me film the whole entire process for machining my block and everything, because I'm doing a full DIY on how to rebuild a motor, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Because it's never been done on YouTube for what I do.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty glad about
here
that.
We got our 2 dragsters, sand car and an asphalt car.
Holy jeez. And that's a tiny turbo. And that's air-cooled, right?
Yep.
Yeah, full-on air-cooled drag cars. And what power does this one put out?
Don't know. We haven't had it on the dyno. So the bug we had is for the 1025 at the rear wheels.
Wow.
So
The axles are massive on this thing. Look at this. These are all probably custom made stuff too.
yes.